Well, how did you find your performance tonight for the team? Happy enough?
Yeah, I'm very happy because we got Gary through 90 minutes, Fabio 90 minutes, Delat 90 minutes, Tom Cleverley 90 minutes. First team players who definitely going to play in the first team this year, and of course the reserve lads who are knocking on the door for Carling Cup as well. They played well. I think first half we could have scored 4 or 5. Second half I think we got what we deserved. So. Good workout, but especially so for the first team players. A very, very worthwhile exercise.
And how do you sort of know how long in advance you know who you're gonna have, or what way does it work? Like, will you have the same squad for the next game now?
I'll get probably a little bit of a different squad because the game tomorrow, there's quite a few not playing in that game, so the manager will probably send a few other first team players. Maybe some of the ones who played today as well, because we've just got to keep giving we've got a massive squad, the first team squad, good players. We just got to keep giving them games, and Arsenal on Thursday is going to be a very good test between what we think is maybe the 2 best academies in England.
And Gary Neville getting the 90 minutes, as you said, what sort of influence does he have at this level for your lads?
For me, whenever Gary asks to play, I'm just saying thank you, because you can see his attitude today. Towards the end, he made a 70, 80-yard sprint, overlapped the lad, come inside, tries to cross it, he gets blocked. He thinks he should have a free kick, and he sprints over to wide left and close everyone down. That's the attitude that's brought him where he's been in his career. So for me to give him or use him as an example to my young lads, you can't pay for that. You just need to see it and be there.
Did Gary ask him to play today?
Yeah,
did he?
Yeah. Because Gary knows he never went to the pre-season tour. He knows he needs games before he can play in the league. The manager's not going to put players in the team without having match fitness. And now Gary got 90 minutes under his belt. He played 45 minutes last week, did he? Here? No, he didn't come here, did he?
No.
So he's not really had lots of football, so that was very important for him.
Shows a great hunger, I suppose, on his part.
Oh yeah, no, his attitude's been spot on since I came to the club. I remember when I came 14 years ago. That's a long time, and he was an established player. Just played in the Euro '96, and he's still asking to play games for me. That's what has built Man United, these kind of personalities.
Just at the other end of the scale, then you've got Robbie Brady, who you brought on, the Dublin lads.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about his progress?
Yeah, Robbie's progressing well. He's looking at Gary Neville as well, and looking at all the small little details, the work rate, the application, his lifestyle, and everything. And Robbie he had a bad last season because he had loads of injuries, and you can see he's getting sharpness, he's getting his match fitness. He played 1.5 game last week, I think, for the under-19s. So he's getting there. So I've promised him I'm going to get him through pre-season fit, and then when the league starts, and then he'll get a lot more games.
What do you see as his potential?
Oh, he's definitely a very talented footballer with pace, good left foot. He's great in the air. Enthusiasm for the game, and hopefully we can get that little extra quality in him to push him on and be one of the leaders of this team. Then you can talk about Carling Cup, friendlies, FA Cups, you name it.
You had Billy Keane up front, and he's playing for England, but his twin brother is playing for Ireland.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about the 2 brothers, and what are they? One's a defender.
Well, yeah, Michael's a right back, centre back, and Will's a striker. So of course they're different types of players. They're both good lads, come from a great family, and intelligent players. And they've still got loads of development in them, of course. You can see Will's frame is not the biggest. Michael's very similar, but he's dark hair. That's probably, I don't know if that's the Irish in him, or so no, but they're 2 great lads to work with.
Is that peculiar, two brothers playing for 2 different countries? Has it been a bit of a running joke at the club, or?
I've not heard about many twins playing for different countries before, that's for sure. But You never know. We've got Fabio and Rafa at the club, and Rafa's just been picked for the Brazilian first team. I know Carlos, the Portuguese managers, wanted the two of them, so you never know what happens there either.
Yeah. And how far away is Michael from getting in with yourselves?
Well, he played 2 games towards the end of last season, but now he's establishing himself in the under-18s team. So who knows? He might come on Thursday as well. We're not 100% sure yet. Depends on what the manager hands over.
Very good. Okay.
And Ole, was there any kind of Shamrock Rovers players who stood out today for you?
It's difficult to name individuals, but I think the number 4, the centre back, it looks like a young lad. He impressed me a little bit, I have to say.
And the goalkeeper did well in the first
half. First half, yeah, of course. I said to the lads, we should have been 5-0 up at least. He had some fantastic saves, and of course that's he was impressive. And I said to Warren, my assistant, is just go to the keeper. And as he was walking on to the second half, you got no chance, son, because you can't emulate what he did first half. Yeah. But he had some saves as well second half. So 2 good goalkeepers.
And then with Tom Cleverley, I thought he had a good game today. Do you kind of see him making a step up to the first team this season? Definitely. For me, he's got everything. He's got attitude, he's got technique, talent, he's got burst of pace, right foot, left foot, can play wide left, wide right, in behind the striker, defensive midfielder, centre midfielder, can play anything. Left back he's played, right back he's played for me. He can play anywhere. Yeah.
I just have one more question just about yourself. You've been in this role for a little while now. You went to the
learning.
top. You went to the top as a player. What's your objectives in terms of your managerial career?
When you go into management or coaching, you want to be as good as you can. You see players here, they're young, they want to be as good as they can, reach the potential as a player. Now I've started this job and I just want to become as good as I can in the coaching and managing. 2 different things, coaching and managing, of course, and I'm trying to learn both of them at the same time here, and it's really enjoyable. So I'll probably stick in this business for a while.
How do you gauge your progress then? Because we're a reserve team and you never know who you're going to get, maybe.
No, but that's it's important to be adaptable. It's important to always be ready for whatever changes the manager says. In training it changes at times. I might have 16, I might have 20, sometimes I have 4, 5, 6. So, but I've learned I don't want to say hell of a lot, but I have to say hell of a lot then, since I've said it. But from Warren, who's got all the experience in the world of coaching and playing in England and been managing Hull, Antwerp, so I've really enjoyed learning from him. So we're a good partnership.
Great stuff. Thanks very
much.
All right. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.